Ripples spill to waves, quick as martyrs fill the graves. No lament, whatever it takes. Our soldiers are spent, but these are the breaks. We're told as men to never mistake a brother's kindness for a weakness. Well, the same applies to tyrants, thinking they pride's a sign of greatness. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, put up by masons so he would fall. Flat on his face and give him the spoils, weapons, contracts, and oil. Oil. What you cooking? Betting that they could keep getting away with this dough and nobody was looking. Their hubris wouldn't let them believe they ever could leave, that everyone needed them, please. It's about as naive as thinking that Palestine will not be free. It ain't up to you, Mr. Despot, or shall I say desperate. Shutting down the internet's just making us all the more restless. You just don't get it. It's bigger than Facebook, bigger than Twitter. Nah, this is the sum of years of living in fear while you got the glitter. But it was in gold when citizens' hopes were sold to the highest bidder. Go cry its rivers. Your crocodile tears are bitter. Sweet surrender, send them off, kicking and screaming with an agreement that the lenders cut them off at the knees and get to freezing bank accounts and whole amounts for what they stole amounts to treason. Till all these clowns start stepping down and skipping town. It's hunting season. The air is clear, we're finally breathing. And I can't tell you what it means to me when hearing millions of my people chant for peace and freedom, so rebelling, overwhelming, wish my father lived to see them. Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, Yemen, Oman, Bahrain, Sudan, Somalia, Algeria, Iraq, Maghreb, Lebanon, Kuwait, Urdun, Saudiya, UAE, Mauritania, Djibouti, Qatar, Qamar, Syria, Palestine. And we won't stop until there's Harriya, Palestine. Say we won't stop until there's Harriya, Palestine. Thank you very much. Make some noise for yourselves for coming out and supporting this incredible event. DJ Buddha Blaze. This one is called Damascus. I'd like to thank my brother LC for the super fly t-shirt which says Dimash. For all y'all who are wondering. Yo, check it. Now if I ask you what's Damascus like, tell me that it's like a glimpse into the afterlife, alright? Said if I ask you what's Damascus like, say it's a... That's what I tell him one day. Ask me what's Damascus like, I tell him that it's like a hellish heaven, heavenly hell. A relishing in poetic embellishments, memory fails. See, this is Damascus. And this is a glass of spirit comfort I love, but I'm aware of the fact that certain kinds of love can slaughter you in their wrath. I'm a Damascene being, dissect me into halves and have-not. With grapes and apples fall in your path. Open my veins with scalpels, hear ancestral chants of heart. Transplants can cure some of the passionate. Why does mine stay torn in half? Then minarets crying tears of absence. Like trees that so speak, years have passed them. You can hear them asking for civil rights to live amongst tears of jasmine. As house cats take naps, relax. And what this man, Armando Manzanero, saying is that it's the saddest thing in this world. But hey, this is how I feel for you. So if I ask you what's Damascus like, you tell me that it's like a glimpse into the afterlife, right? So if I ask you what's Damascus like, say it's a... That's what I tell them when they ask me what's Damascus like. I tell them that it's like a afterlife, a hellish heaven, heavenly hell. We're relishing in poetic embellishments, memory fails. Childhood reminders back when, how could I forget when my reaction to cardamom, strong fragrance yet and still finds attraction. As proud fathers wait for a sweet daughter's face, I'm masking. If my roots, heart, and language are here, how am I supposed to make myself any more clear as clarity? With love so dear, so much so, there was no fear. How many Damascene bracelets were sold for this poetry here? Apologizing to the willow, wondering if my little siblings can hear. My parts been scattered across coast for years. Landings on horizons, floating saddened eyes and lost their hopes to see it. Yeah, the saddest thing in this world. But yo, this is how I feel for you. Check it. So if I ask you what's Damascus like, you tell me that it's like a... Right. Said if I ask you what's Damascus like, say it's a... That's what I tell them when they ask me what's Damascus like. I tell them that it's like a hellish heaven, heavenly hell. We're relishing in poetic embellishments, memory fails. See, we're tossed around in shoreless oceans only to be hunted down by devils and demonic ghosts. I batter garbage, rapid pose and rapid flows. It's apropos until no war is open to them, that's for show. Identity of Arabness resembling a widow, though. Is that no festivus for the rest of his history books can show? What will remain of poetry's originality of so many a brown nose and liar gets to have complete control. How we gonna ever write a verse to spit when killers still approach? I bore the burden, my words upon my
back until I grieve, or shall remain a poetry. When it is finally relieved, the saddest thing in this world, my lady, is knowing that we were meant to be from the very start, but that will never be. Saddest thing in this world. But hey, this is how we feel for you. Yo, if I ask you what's Damascus like, you tell me that it's like a... Yeah, said if I ask you what's Damascus like, say it's a glimpse into the afterlife. That's what I tell them when they ask me what's Damascus like. I tell them that it's like a hellish heaven, heavenly hell, where relishing in poetic embellishments never fails. That's the life. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Omar Offendum. Thank you very much. And once again, thank you to the entire crew who made this possible. My brother, the narcissist, holding it down on stage as well. Looking super fly. Super duper fly.